Webfishing just got updated to version 1.09, and it added a number of new features while also making some nice changes. So I wanted to make this video to go over everything included in the update. To start, we have a totally new item called the hand labeler. This will let you rename any item you want, and it's not a consumable item, so you can use it over and over after buying it once. As for the new fishing related stuff, we have a lot, starting with the new fish. This is called the void fish, and it can only be caught in the void, but you won't be able to catch it using the golden lure. Once you do catch it though, you'll get the new title Freaky and the new eyes called Wobble. If you're wondering how you can get into the void, then you can just use the flag clipping glitch I covered in my last glitch video. Or you can just use some of the new bounce drinks I cover later on in this video to increase your jump height enough to jump over the cabin walls. Regardless, once you get there, the void itself is also different now, as after you die once, you'll be into a completely new area that has text and chat, you won't be able to see the cabin anymore, and you'll be able to fish everywhere. We have two new fishing rods. The first one is called the Prosperous Rod, and you can buy it for $10 million. The other one is named the Traveler's Rod, and you get it after you catch at least one of every fish in the game. To go along with those, we also got a new lure called the Shower Lure, which will give you a small chance for a tiny rain cloud to appear over you when you're fishing. This can be bought from the Frog NPC alongside the normal lures once you reach Camper Tier 3. As for the last fishing related item in this update, we have an entirely new one called Portable Bait Station. And like you may have guessed from the name, it allows you to make a temporary bait shop wherever you want so you can sell your fish and get more bait easily. We also have two new drink items, the Bounce and Super Brew. Each of them will make you jump higher, with the Super one making you jump even higher for a longer time than the normal Bounce Brew. There's also a few new cosmetic items in this update, starting with a non-binary shirt, the mysterious block baseball cap, the cryptid title, the creature title, and the straight title which costs $10,000, all of which can be bought from the general store at the start of the game. A couple of features that you'll notice almost immediately after starting up the game with this update is the new save system, which allows you to have up to 4 different saves, and the game creation screen, which now has new buttons to filter your and others' lobbies more. This also includes an entirely new friends only option, which will only let your Steam friends join, the option to name your lobbies, and the ability to change the amount of players that can join your lobby. This update also comes with a massive upgrade to the game's security, which in the dev's own words should make the game feel better and safer. To go along with that stuff though, we also have new in-game options to disable chalk, toggle sprint, filter chat, catch sound effects, close your mailbox, different font option, and the entirely new auto-click feature which stops you from having to spam click during the fishing minigame. And for the last few entirely new things in this update, we have 4 new soundtracks which sound like this. And for the last section of this video, let's go over the rest of the changes this update made. The Meteor event had its visual and audio indicators improved. The quest for completing sections of your journal have been moved to the Frog's menu, where you'll now just click on the item once you unlock it. You can now go out further with the free cam. Ripples will now have a higher chance to give you better quality fish. Quick Jig now gives you a 25% boost to your fishing power instead of 15. The Magnet Lure now has a higher chance to fish up junk. The inventory is now divided into 2 pages, one for fish and one for everything else. You can now stack items up to 99. You can now favorite items, which will stop those items from appearing in the sell menus. The game now autosaves every 5 minutes, and it will give you a pop-up in the left corner of your screen when it's doing it. And finally, there's a new button in the escape menu to save your game at any time.